Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jared.
And I'm Ryan.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're UrbanRepeel, and these are our solutions for metropolitan food waste.
And our goal is to create a more sustainable urban food system. Now, America wastes a lot of food. It takes 25% of our freshwater resources and 4% of our oil to produce food that's never even eaten.
And then we spend $1 billion annually to landfill that. So our solution, we propose to collect Atlanta's food waste and transport it to our urban warehouse setting where we will vermicompost it using bread wigglers, which eat their weight in food waste daily, producing nutrient-dense excrements called worm casts.
By industrializing this process, you're keeping the food loop within the urban center, removing the out-of-sight, out-of-mind nature with which we dispose of our food, and creating awareness about this food waste issue.
Traditionally, we either landfill our food waste, which is expensive, you have higher greenhouse gas emissions, and it also requires a large amount of space. We are now starting to send it to rural compost sites, which is raising the transportation costs for this process and also requires a large amount of space. In contrast, UrbanRepeel has minimal transport costs because we're in the city. We have fewer greenhouse gas emissions and a smaller space requirement.
If we continue business as usual, consuming chemical fertilizers, the world's phosphorus supply is going to run out in 75 years. So these alternatives like wormcast and vermicompost are necessary.
In regards to market loop, we're looking as potential clients to pick up food waste, as would be hospitals, schools, corporate cafeterias, restaurants, and eventually maybe even apartment complexes. And once we have the vermicompost, the finished product, we're looking to sell these at local retailers, including Home Depot, Ace Hardware, any of your local hardware stores, and also target local farms, local landscapers, and home gardeners. Based on our operating costs, we came up with an average value of about $1.40 to produce a 20-pound bag of this vermicompost. That includes everything, including transportation and electricity costs. So we plan to sell these 20-pound bags for around $8. If you compare that to something like Miracle-Gro Organic Choice that sells for around $40 for a 20-pound bag, so we feel like we have a very strong economic cost advantage over the competitors.
So in conclusion, we're reducing the footprint with which we're getting rid of our food waste, we're providing a cheap, sustainable alternative to chemical fertilizers, and we're keeping the food cycle local. Thank you very much.
Thanks.